Right, welcome. Why is the audio gone? There it is. Anyway, welcome back to another Umamusume stream. I decided I had initially thought about doing something else, but at the same time I was like, actually I do want to at least complete one career. I don't really expect myself to be playing much longer than that, but I do at least want to give the full career a shot. No story, unfortunately, but that's about it, right? So, yeah, basically the target for today's stream will be to go through a career. I believe in this one we are pretty much through the first year, so we will see. So yeah, that is pretty much the plan for today. I would hope that we'll be able to complete that today. If not, then I probably might have revisited it at some point for a shorter stream, or I am not sure. But we will see. Anyway, so yeah, welcome to the second Umamusume stream. I figured out that if I'm in this menu that the character is actually quiet in the background, so that is a cool thing. Because otherwise that would have been probably a tiny bit distracting, but we will see. Right, so yeah, last day of my Christmas vacation as well, unfortunately. So we will just go in there and see how things go. Actually, one thing I just had in my mind is because technically, of course, we still have the issue with, I'm wondering what to do there. I mean, I could move it, right? But that's about it. So I don't know what to... I'm not sure what to do. Is it going to improve things? I am honestly not sure. Let me try and rearrange the layouts slightly. Hopefully let me allow me to fix some things. You won't see any of that for the time being, so keep that in mind. I'm just trying to somehow figure out how to get something sorted. I feel like I can't. Hang on, can I guess maybe like this. Hang on. It's basically what I'm trying to figure out is if I can have some kind of menu that allows me to maybe give whoever's watching on the vertical stream a bit more input. Because right now, to be honest, this one's actually horrible. Hang on, maybe I can... Not going to be fitting on a screen, I think. Or maybe? It could maybe fit like this, to be honest. And then you won't see it until I have it showing up on the stream, actually. So right now I'm just trying to change up some stuff. So give me one moment. Like if I do it this way, in theory, it should allow whoever's watching to at least get a little bit of content. Although I just realized, yeah, if we... That is only if I'm in the menu. Could be a tiny bit of a problem. But I have an idea. So in that case, I am going to do this thing. Oh, hang on. Give me one moment. I should have probably set this up in the preparations, but I did not. So that means I can just do this again and keep it this way. Yes, delete all of that, please. And then I have to keep the picture here. I can just keep the gameplay here. And I'm going to assume that maybe this will be fine for whoever's watching on the vertical screen. Because I believe, from my understanding, the layout will mostly fit this. So I hope. Let me just quickly. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. So yeah, the layout is a little bit messed up now, but that should maybe... I will probably switch back and forth through these ones, as depending on what we're doing right now. But right, anyway, let me just switch here. So I have immediately gone back into the career, just to basically see. We are at the end of the at the beginning of the classic year now. Question is, if I recall correctly, we have everything we need for there, and even mostly for the previous one. So what I feel like I should probably do is maybe put some more on that. I feel like that's probably better if I do that. Because maybe, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, are we done for today? There's not enough. I need to be training more. I'm shooting for number 1, not second place. I won't stop until I can outrace anyone or everyone. Don't worry, I've prepared some extra sets. Running is about quality as much as quantity. See, I mean, randomly curse 1 bad conditions. Do I have any of those? Oh, no, that's not where I need to go. I don't think I have any of those. So, personally, but I guess it doesn't matter. We you know, yeah. Let's trade in the extra energy for some bit of more of that. Well, look who planned ahead. Come on, let's get started. Emma Scarlet throws herself into training until the day ends, and she went down by 5. That's what we know. And of course, she also tells us that everything's going fine, and upgrades at least the training. Right, so that's given us a little bit more. Oh, speed is A now. Okay. Question is, of course, what should I still go for? Actually, do I have enough skill points for anything? Maybe we'll get there in time. Powers at the lowest. I still don't really know what would be better for her to do. And we get also an upgrade of this one. And what do we have here? What should I do? What's wrong? I can't stop thinking about this limited time. Oh, we already had that. Yeah, that's the same event. Let's see. Well, it's always better to, I think, right, we can have a debuff, but that's about it. That's the same event that we already had. I guess nothing happened? Probably. But we have something we can trigger here, an event. Let's go for that. After training, Daiwa Scarlet talks to Silent Suzuka. Again, seems that Daiwa Scarlet has gained something. 1 hint level for focus. And we have the reporter joining in as well. She does keep saying the same thing. I mean, we are apparently doing good, so I'm not sure. Out of curiosity, is there... Because I saw this skip first time event thingies. Oh, so does that allow me to maybe... Because if you have seen it, we've already seen quite a bit of duplicated things. So there's that. In the meanwhile, hydration reminder. Let's see what we should do next. Now there's a large failure rate for a lot of things. I could let her rest, but at the same time this is the last turn, so... I don't like 20% failure rate, so what I'm going to do is just have her do it level 2. If that does anything. Out of curiosity, what will happen? Okay, but now I can't... Oh, no, hang on. I skipped too much of that. Let's see, I happened to pass by the arcade one day when I spot someone I don't expect absorbed in a dancing game. Her expression is one of total focus as she moves. But her rhythm is abysmal. Can't do it. I'm so taken aback that I fail to look away in time when we make eye contact. Before you say anything, let me speak. I pride myself on being able to do most tasks better than the average person. However, there's one thing I find myself inept at: physical inactivity. I finished last in marathons. I've never caught a ball in my life. And I even had to take the vaulting box test multiple times in gym class. Straight A's in every other subject, but my PE grades were dismal. Even now I become exhausted after a day out. I had no idea. As a trainer though, it's vital that my physical health be at a respectable level. The one day I was asked to do some dance coaching. But I can't dance, and my schedule makes it impossible for me to take any classes to prepare. With a dignified poise, she gestures to a screen, currently displaying a grand combo score of 0. I've been using this machine in my spare time to practice. Okay. Unfortunately, it's much more difficult than I expected. Maybe I should buy some more reference books. Oh, but my bookshelves are already overflowing. Perhaps I'm just not built for dancing. There must be another way to get better. It's a real shock to see someone as capable as her struggling this much. There must be some advice I can give to help. The unlock recreation with Riku Kashimoto. Okay, that might be better. I guess these ones are random chance, basically. And I feel like in both cases I should just go for stamina. Unless I want this, but... This one gives me... Oh, it could go bad. I just noticed the friendship thingy. We could either go for a save, but not as much, I guess. Or could go bad. I'm a little too worried about the... although the hints are interesting. No, I'm going to be going with persistence is key. Because I don't think I can really affect the branches in any way. It's just going to be random chance. This is no time for self-pity. I need to focus on improving and nothing else. And we have now reached today. Now we will see how things are gonna go. Interesting, if I lift my right foot when I jump, then... Oh, she's clearly training. That's what I need to do. Right, left, spin. Okay. The hard work pays off, and she appears to slowly get the hang of it. A few hours later... And it sounds like she might have gotten it. Alright. Congratulations. Yeah. Oh, thank you. And sorry for making a scene. I made quite a lot of progress, if I say so myself. I'm glad I kept at it. I appreciate all your encouraging words. Allow me to buy you a drink as thanks. We go to a local bar where she treats me to a drink. And then on our way out, while we may be trainers, I'm of the belief that we should be able to dance to our racers' debut songs at the very least. Perhaps we could incorporate dance lessons into the trainer workshops. At least this gives us another idea. And well, pretty much what it said at the beginning. And we have reached race day. Now the question is... Oh, this is for a mile. This race isn't at Chukyu, I think. I believe. Right? Yeah, 100. So that's not a thing. So I don't think this one is or makes sense in any shape or form. So instead, what we might want to do, I guess, is maybe the aspect of... Maybe I should go for this. Because at least this seems beneficial. So that's pretty much all we can do. Now let's see what we need to do. 18. Can I look at things? No, I guess not. Interesting with the end score at Chi. I guess it's a case of her basically being maybe not too speedy, I guess. Let's see. Predictions. Oh, promising contender only. So he won't be first. Interestingly enough. Yes. So we'll see how that's gonna go. Okay, I finished changing. My legs feel ready to race. The only thing left is to take home the Tulip show. Look like you're ready to go. But of course, I'll show everyone why I'm going to be the #1 favorite in this year's Tiara Tour. I'm not confident with the, well, oh, you're going to be a contender thingy. You're gonna be what now? Vodka. I heard someone yelling something about being #1, so I figured it was you. I hate to break it to you, Miss Model Student, but this race is mine. Well, look who showed up uninvited just to move off. Actually, I can't have a look at... Oh. I can't have a look at the schedule now. You save your breath for the race. Because you're going down this time, I'll have you running home in disgrace. Say, but you're trying to pick a fight. What are you upset about? You're the one who came out swinging. Calm down, the race is about to start. Interestingly how I can't trigger the lock anymore. Let's see. Oh, what is with her? Her strengths play towards the Tiara Tour races, so I figured she might show up, but go prove her wrong. Like, I need you to tell me that. I'm going to wipe the floor with her. This is the start of my tiara tour. I'll show them all who's really number 1. Well, we will see, I guess. Oh, someone did rate us first, though. Oh, but Vodka is considered the number 1 favorite. That's going to be interesting. Can we? Oh, we can. So we actually can take a look at that. Now the issue, I guess, is... Hang on, what are her stats? Oh, I guess... Well, we're high on guts, but we're not high on... We are low on speed, I believe. But that's maybe why. Yeah, she has a significantly higher speed. That'll be why. But even if we get 2nd place, we should be fine. It'll be annoying, but it should be fine. Now, on that note, the question is... Do we want... Because in theory, there's much more on late, but the problem is that late is only E, so I don't think that's probably a good idea. Now, I think we'll just go for pace and hope that everything will be fine. I hope. We will see. Probably doesn't hurt. It probably doesn't hurt to... Well, I guess we could even say, like, maybe some kind of failure or something. Yeah, so Vodka is actually considered number 1 favorite by 2, us only by 1. But we are considered the top 2 regardless, so that'll be interesting. Interesting how this is already considered G2, by the way, because I believe the top 1 is G1 only, right? So there's that.
上空には灰色の空が広がる阪神レース場。天気はなんとか持ちこたえ、両馬場の発表です。天気持ってくれるといいですね。さあ、一番人気の紹介です。ウォッカ。人気と実力を兼ね備えたミホノブルボン。今日は3番人気です。対抗するのはダイワスカーレット。真っ向勝負に注目だ。
Should I maybe have gone for that skill? I'm pretty sure it was somewhere else.
出走の準備が整いました。
Might have been wrong, but I think that would have been somewhere else. So far, only 6 out of 18. To be fair, I guess. Although, actually, I think it's sad to have 2 were speeding entire time and 4 were actually going ahead, and those should speed up slightly. We should close up in the end of the game. If we don't, then we might be in trouble, but we should be able to do that. We have to see. I mean, endurance restored. What's that mean? I guess these are the skills that pop up occasionally. But hang on. Well, are we dropping back now? Well, we are on the podium at least. But someone is coming. Oh, is that going to help us either way? Now we end up 3rd regardless, I believe. And Vodka I think it was Vodka who ended up beating us at the end after all. I don't think I like 3rd place. Her training knows fewer skills than the competition. She could benefit from learning more. Now that's interesting, because I was focusing on training rather than racing. But we do end up getting more enough fans, I think. Didn't know I was so close. Oh, could we even have won it? I'm so mad, how could I let vodka beat me? We'll get even in the Oka show. It makes me wonder if there would have been an event for actually making it through. Obviously, that was my plan all along. You think she's better than me? I'll show her just how wrong she is. I'm going to win next time for sure. I will be #1. Pretty much everything got upgraded. Luckily, her mood, at the very least, is still great. Oh, just one turn. It's just straight up on the next one. The one day I'm called into the director's office. I'm not told why, but only that my presence is necessary to help make the URA finale a success. As I head inside, just as I thought, that's the reporter, isn't it? No, that's the other trainer. Never mind. Majesty, both of you, I beg you, help me. Please calm down, Director. First of all, could you tell us what's going on? Regret, even after I made that grand announcement and asked the media to promote the URA finale. Unfortunately, the URA finale is still not widely known among the general public. Thusly, we must find some way to communicate its appeal and generate some excitement. We must have a race packed with smiling fans. That is the stage on which all Umamusume should shine. I understand how you feel, Director. I'd be delighted to help you find a solution, but what could we do? Excellent question. This is why I asked you two exceptional trainers here. I wish for you to participate in an event aimed at promoting the URA finale and the hard-working Umamusume hoping to take part in it. The URA finale commemorative festival. I see. So what does this festival consist of? Well, that's the thing. I was so preoccupied with setting it up that our event schedule at the moment is non-existent. What? For starters, we put our heads together and discuss what type of event we want to hold. Apologies, I am causing you so much trouble. I still think this thingy is funny. This was definitely a surprise, but I'm not about to give up on the event. Meg has her heart set on becoming the first finale champion. I can't let her efforts go to waste. As the trainer of another Umamusume who's working equally hard, I feel much the same. I'll help too. Gratitude? Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Business, what do you think the event should entail? If you're looking to attract attendees, panels done by the Umamusume and mini concerts tend to be the usual go-tos. That's a lot of to ask of them. It is, not to mention this is when they need to be focused on training. Is there anything we can do with just the two of us? Just us? Surely not. But Akikawa has an idea. We want to convey just how hard our Umamusume are working to qualify for the URA finale, yes? There's something that you two, indeed only you two, can do. What is the plan going to... Oh. Oh, hang on. Okay, yeah, we'd get one turn that we need to figure out things at. This is a little... I'm a little concerned. I hope third place was enough to get us there. On the day of the festival. My trainer and Kirin, good morning. Rest assured, today's event is going to receive extensive coverage in Twinkle Monthly. Although, if you don't mind me asking, where are your trainees? I was certain they would be here. I'm afraid it's just us two today, but not to worry, you won't be disappointed. Interesting. Today we want to tell you about the racers who are working hard to earn a spot in the URA finale. As the trainers who watch them from the sidelines, we can share a story side of the story that nobody, not even our trainees, can share. We'll do our best on their behalf. Oh, why that's... To put your hardworking trainees first, even at this event, such devotion. I'm surprised how easily convinced she is. I see, Umamusume need rest too, but you're working hard in their place. Not only are you giving us an enticing, never-before-seen glimpse at the sweat-stained efforts of their daily lives, but it's clear that you'll do anything for your trainees. I can't wait to see the fan meetups, talk shows, and mini concerts you'll be doing on their behalf. Wait, what? Say no more. I will make sure our readers fully understand how deep your dedication runs. I know, why don't I host? When it comes to warming up a crowd, I'm a professional. I have a mild feeling that once again she's going to be way over the top. Before we know it, I hope you're watching, everyone. Next up is our what? So that is happening. Good luck, train. Yeah, sounds about right. Already putting themselves into the Umamusume's shoes. I like their spirit. The URA finale, huh? Maybe I'll check it out. It sounds like it worked at least. I might be wrong, but it sounds like it went successful. I wonder if we'll ever have a bad mode at some point. Okay, luckily for us, we do already have the entry criteria. One day, as I'm rifling through documents in my office. And it's one Otonashi again. Excuse me, I'll have to discuss our upcoming... Oh, I'm sorry. I see you're in the middle of something. I explained that I'm looking for Umamusume-related materials that might be helpful for Dire Scarlet. It appears you're having some difficulties finding what you need. Yeah, I'm not having much luck. I see. Well, seeing as how I wish to still have some time before our appointment, perhaps I could help. What kind of appointment are they talking about? Here we are. I hope this will be enough. She hands me a large bundle of documents. I picked up some old articles that I had lying around in the office. You had this much info just lying around. The Umamusume in question were active quite a long time ago, but the material here should be helpful. And this one too. She mostly participates in local races, so you might not know her, but her articles should still prove useful. And she is well connected, I guess. But of course, I have to keep tabs on all Umamusume I can, past and present, domestic and overseas. As a reporter, my job is to help Ari Umamusume with potential to get her moment to shine in the spotlight. It's not enough to just chase after the popular racers. Sounds like I could learn a lot from you. What? You learn from me? My goodness, that attitude. Those who control the information control the race. Gathering intelligence is half the battle. You must be doing more than just looking for old materials. To think you'd be willing to travel the world to see all the Umamusume there are to see. Such devotion. Once again, I don't remember saying that, but the documents she gave me are very useful. I feel like Otonashi is probably good in making things clickable, I guess. Can we say the friendship stats somewhere? Oh, achievements, I think. Hang on, let's see. The question is... Okay, we need 6,000 fans for the next one, which means we need to place top 5, which is the goal regardless. So, we will see. We do have one training we could do. We don't have enough skill points for anything. Hang on, what's the next up? Chukyu, I think it said. So, okay, that's Tokyo. No mind. I don't think we need a Chukyu thingy. That's looking like a no to me. So, I feel like we gotta train. Oh, I guess if I went for recreation... Oh, I see. I can now actually select things. No, we want to train speed, I think. Has a failure chance, but it works, so that's fine. Hydration reminder. Hopefully the speed will allow us to at least get a little bit done. The few training's done. Time to get back and do some homework. What was that? Is someone calling me? Great goddess statue. Inspiration. Whatever that does. I have no idea. Remember the power spark activated. Oh, is that now where this is coming in? I guess so. I am not sure what it was. I wonder if that is random or if that's guaranteed to show up at specific points. What? I'm back. I was surrounded by light. It felt so warm. I feel like I'm overflowing with energy. Okay, we have upgraded most to E now, apart from stamina. That's still sitting at F+. So we have to see if there's anything we can do. Let's see. Predictions. Your training has what it takes to be a contender, but we have only triangle at this point. I don't know. I feel like I should start being concerned. I don't know. We'll have to see. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I also have to switch over to doing more races. Maybe that's what I'll need to do more often, I guess. But anyway, the day's finally here, folks. The first of the Triple Tiara races. Which of today's races will claim the Sakura laurels and ascend to the stairs to the Queen's throne? We saw sparks fly between Vodka and Diamond Scarlet during the show, and it might have as well happened today. This will be the showdown between the two rising stars of the Tiara Tour. It's a race you don't want to miss. Feeling nervous? Of course not. If anything, I'm excited. Once I win this race, I'll be much closer to the top. Not to mention, she's running in this race too. Vodka, obviously. Just to be clear though, I don't care about her at all. The first tiara has my name on it. I'm going to be number 1. Well, time to take the throne. Except... yeah, we're still just number 2 though. Somehow. Number 1's still vodka, so that's a thing. At this point some of them are considering us 3. Yeah, see, they've been splitting up, so that's probably the thing. Well, there's not much I can do, I guess, apart from actually... I guess let me compare the skills. Yeah, she just has better values everywhere. I don't know how we could reach that personally. She does have more skills, I think, than us, right? Yeah, she does, even. I actually don't know how we could get better at this, to be honest. Oh, Mile. That's how I was stupid. Okay. Oops. Well, there's not much we can do. I think we should go for pace regardless. So we will see. We're still number 2, luckily. I personally don't... We did already lose, like, 3rd place, even though we were supposed to be 2nd. So, I honestly am not sure, personally. We will see. さあ2番人気はこの子ダイワスカーレット真っ向勝負に注目だ気合十分いい顔してますね各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました I do wonder what would be the correct thing to probably go for, because in theory, I guess the races maybe give me more skill points? Maybe. So far we're 2nd. 並びかけてきたそれを見るようにオグリーキャップ待機シャトル追走5番並んでくる16番並んできたそして外目をつきましては18番西のフラワー内から行く外15番あとは17番 We'll have to see. I mean, now we're dropping back to 6. 1馬身離れて2番第4コーナーカーブ Once again, we should start to get better at the end. 足を溜めている展開このまま直線での争いになるのか集団が一つにまとまって But I think this obviously too bad, so that would be an issue. 10th even. Okay, what's going to happen if we fail? Surely we can't? No, we will. We did. I'm pretty sure we didn't place 5th. No, we didn't. How did that happen? We're supposed to be coming in as favorites, and we clearly weren't. Yeah, 8th. That is a failure. Question is... Okay, hang on. But I did focus on learning. So... I am not sure. Yes, it is skills, I guess? What does the replay button do? Oh, that's just the same thing, I guess. Over and over again. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. So for some reason we only placed 8th, which is interesting. Now the question is... use an alarm clock to give your trainee another chance. Brackets will be reassigned. What will improve temporarily? I don't know what the button does. It was just a dream. Important race today, and I need to forget about a dream and go see Diamond Scarlet right away. But can we do it again? I mean, the stats won't change. It's not gonna change anything. I think. I might be wrong, but I'm a little bit surprised, to be honest. See, I don't think anything will change. Late start. Which is not ideal. I wonder where this went wrong. I seriously do. 先頭はアイネス風神単身で飛ばしていきます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは14番市場審査待機シャトルそのうち並んで10番5番エルコンドルパター5番続いている外で She may be lacking like in stamina or something. 外から行く15番さらにその内からは4番オグリキャップ内から行く少し後ろから7番 We gotta say in the top 5 which she is struggling to keep up with. 内から来るか外から来るか最後の局面です。 But now it works, but I don't know. Oh, second. There's... What exactly is happening now? He's first. For a strange reason. Don't say ahead. Someone's got to explain how that works, because now we're suddenly second. So I am not sure. Brackets will be reassigned. What does that mean? Like, I'm not sure. But that does mean... But one day, okay. Come on, trainer, we're going back right second. I know you must be frustrated, but... So I'm furious. Still, I'm so confused. I would like to know if there's anyone in chat right now. I don't, what exactly I need to do there, but what the difference was. I want to be anywhere but here, stat. Now hurry up, every second you spend dawdling is a second I could be training. Next Sierra race, the Japanese Oaks is just around the corner. We don't have time to sit around. Sam, I won't allow anyone else to be number 1. We were getting a lot of skill points, I guess, but it's not even a lot. And it's only 2 turns, so I did what exactly am I supposed to do? See, 1 day during training. I've noticed that your recent training sessions have centered on improving your trainee's briefing mid-race. Also taking into slope training, which builds stamina and emphasizes endurance over speed. Are perhaps planning on running a long-distance race? You got me there. Nothing's been announced publicly yet, so could you keep that off the record? Of course, I'm here to ask about your trainee's progress, nothing more. It's nice to see you again, even though we are failing for some reason. It seems that Otonashi is here to conduct interviews for a magazine. But I'm noticing something. You sure know a lot about Umamusume. Well, I am a reporter. It's my job to have a certain amount of background knowledge. The more knowledgeable I am on the subject matter, the better the articles I can write. It seems Miss Otonashi takes the subject of Umamusume more seriously than I thought. I do apologize. I've only been talking to about myself. Seeing as we've got a chance, would you mind if I asked you about your trainee? What would you say is your next hurdle? It doesn't have to be anything big. For all that she insists, she is just a reporter. Her expertise might come in handy. We're trying to work on strength. We're trying to work on speed. I feel like speed, I guess? Need you say that? Once again, as usual, I guess. If you're looking for speed, it's important to manage your body fat percentage and reduce your weight without losing muscle. However, that can be really tough, and some Umamusume can even get sick from the stress. That's why you have to make an effort to prevent your trainee from getting stressed out. We must be sparing no expense. I'm talking renting out amusement parks, luxury cruises, and cross-continental overseas road trips. Such devotion. I think she might have gotten the wrong idea there, but her comments about reducing body fat percentage are very useful. Cruises and overseas travel might be a little bit out of my budget, but I make sure to give Diamond Scarlet a chance to relax as a reward for getting through our grueling training. I mean, I don't know what I need to do. Do I need to go to races after all? To make sure I can get things? Maybe. I mean, at the very least, she would be top contender. What about the... Okay, fair. Well, I feel like we might as well go for this, because why not? But before we go into that, I will have to go on a quick ad break, so don't go anywhere. In about 3 minutes, we'll start again with Umamusume and continue on with the career to see if we can keep it in some way going. Anyway, I'll see you in about 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I should unmute my mic. Anyway, welcome back to Umamusume. Yeah, what I guess we'll do is... And here's the thing, I don't know what this will do. If this will allow us to, you know, get more things. I mean, I guess the thing is, how many fans do I have? Oh, I have enough. Oh, okay. So... I feel like I gotta focus on training. So, I'm a little... I don't know. They're only 2 turns. I don't want to waste one of them for now, so... I guess what I'll do for now is just... Oh, but I also need to rest. Yeah, look at that. The failure rates are way too high. I guess I also need to do this. So I'm now at a point where I am not sure. So yeah, I am not sure. So I guess. But this is only tricky. So this is only tricky race course. We're not going to be there, from my understanding. So I'm not confident. I can't even look at, you know, the next thing, because, like, it's not going to tell me, annoyingly. That's problematic. But I feel like I gotta do... Let's do recreation, I guess. And then... Oh, recreation does not give me energy. That was dumb. Anyway, one day I decided to wander around the offices and get to know my fellow trainers a bit better. You must understand that songs are not merely words timed to music. There's meaning to both the lyrics and the music. While your voice is consistent, my songs lack feeling. Is that it? Goodness, look at the time. We'll continue this tomorrow. I'll think of a solution, try to gain a deeper understanding of the lyrics in the meantime. Alright, see you tomorrow. Sorry to keep you waiting. I saw you there, but I had to wrap things up with my runner first. Of course, runners should always take priority. Yes, I'm glad you're of the same opinion. So what I can help you with? Would you like to grab a bite to eat together? I don't see why not. Let's go. I wasn't expecting to eat at a karaoke establishment, but I think I understand why. You brought me here because of my conversation with Little Cocon earlier, correct? I figure the best approach to solve a song-related issue is by singing. Absolutely. While it's impossible for me to run like one of them, I should be capable of singing. Of course, I'll need an objective observer to judge my performance. I hope you don't mind. How was I? You were incredible. Sure. I haven't heard anything, but sure. That's kind, but I feel like I wasn't sustaining the notes long enough. It seems I still need practice. One should not rely solely on data when coming up with a solution to a problem. What Little Cocon requires in her singing is more emotion. Practicing is the best way for her to learn this. Yes. Now then, one more try. I believe I had my notes well this time. Your singing was breathtaking. Sure, hopefully. Do you say, but now I am the one who's singing lacks emotional depth. It's one thing to give instructions, but another to execute them well. I've still got a long ways to go. Little Cocoon is awkward when it comes to her feelings and has trouble expressing herself. That's why I must learn to sing with my heart and serve as an example to her. I need to show her that music has the power to invoke emotions in others. I expect you to accompany me until I can sing well enough to do so. As her gentle yet powerful voice rises and falls, I can tell from her song just how much she cares about her racers. We've got an idea. Question is what it is. Okay, we got stamina, which is probably what I would want either way. The first G1 race of the Tiara Tour is over. It's a one-in-a-lifetime experience, and Diva Scarlet is probably the most exhausted she's ever been. That being the case, I decided to give her the day off. Well, that was the plan anyway. Check it out, Scarlet and Vodka are going at it again. Vodka, you can do it. Scarlet, give it your all. Is that a dream of sorts or something? You have got to be kidding me. I won. That makes 8 out of 13. Alrighty, time to head back. No point in wearing myself out there. You come back here. You can't just leave while you're ahead. You need to rest too. Right, I mean, it does sound like that I guess there's the natural competitiveness between them. Honestly, I'm fine. I was just doing some solo training this morning when she asked me to run with her. Right, you've been training since morning. Oh, well, busted, I guess. I walk her back to her dorm to make sure she doesn't do any more training in secret. You're acting like a real helicopter parent, you know? I don't need to be babysat. Who is that? Someone we haven't seen before. You're really planning on going for it. That's why I'm... Oh, vodka. Oh, no mind. Please give me some advice. Well, I never thought I'd see vodka bowl like that to anyone, let alone to Brian. Just getting advice from a veteran, huh? I guess maybe... Didn't I tell you to rest? Fine, you've made your point. I wonder if Airgroove is back yet. Diva Scarlet speeds off toward her dorm with suspicious enthusiasm. The next day, everyone's abuzz with shocking news about the Triple Oaks, the second race of the Triple Tiara. Oh. Why is she leaving that? No way, she's dropped out of the Tiara Tour. What happened to beating me? I can't believe it. She's actually running from our contests. Well, it makes me wonder what... Maybe something happened in the background? All that talk about being cool and she just up and changes her tour just like that. That's so far from cool. Good grief, all that energy I built up, all for nothing. And did she just collapse? I guess she did. Yeah, looks like we're now at the doctor's place. Where am I? Here in the infirmary. I guess I must have collapsed back there. Precisely. You've been sneaking out of the dorm to train again, haven't you? You should thank your lucky stars that there were people around. Can you imagine if you had collapsed all by yourself? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Oi.
As for your trainer, you must keep a cool head at all times. Fighting like you did back there won't help Scarlet any. Well, I didn't see anything of that. Her future is in your hands, and you do best to remember that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've taken the liberty of calling your roommate to collect you. My roommate? Who do you mean? That's a good question. What you go and faint for? You're not setting a very good... Oh. Wodka is her roommate even? Interesting. Small student. Quiet you. Besides, you're the one being lame. What? You gave up on the Taya hour tour, right? You figured you couldn't get first place with me in the running? In fact, I'll just say it. You quit halfway through like a car. Okay. They are very competitive amongst them. I'm running the derby to break through to a well another level of cool. I'm no coward, you just don't have a clue. Besides, that's pretty rich coming from you. Aren't you the one who keeps going on about being number one without even knowing what that means? Excuse me, but there goes my English. Excuse me, what's that supposed to mean? Exactly, you tell me, what does being number one even look like? Is it just taking first place? And you should just run in races you know you can win, right? Don't make me laugh. That's not what being number one means at all. Well, it depends on how you see it, I guess. Then what does it mean? Do you even know? That's... See, you don't even have an answer. Your number one is meaningless, just empty words. You're wrong. Well, that probably goes my grade mood, or her grade mood, if I had to guess. You're wrong, my dream is nothing like that. But in the end, Daiwa Scarlet can't find the words to refute Wodka. Biting her lip, she ponders what it means to be number one. Oh, her mood wasn't affected, surprisingly. Right, skills. Is there anything we can go for? No. Okay. So... I could go again for this, but I don't know. I don't know, man. That's the thing. I mean, there's this, which... Why is that symbol there? Would it help us or something? Maybe. But I am not sure, to be honest. Will we even win this? Might just be a top contender, somehow. You know what? Let's train. I feel like that's probably a better idea. Hang on, can we take a look at full stats? I mean, mine is still A. I would like to know what would be the best things to go to. I actually don't know. Like, I have no idea. But I guess stamina would maybe be a thing we need to go to. It's still only level 1 as well. I guess let's go for that as well, just to say if we can. I'm hoping we can. Oh, no mind. I was hoping that we would unlock level 2 of that as well. That'll be a no. Let's see. Well, good morning, you two. You're both up early. That's the rising stars of Richardorm for you. Good morning. Morning. Well, I suppose I can hardly blame either of you for being on edge. Spring classic season is just about to wrap up. Do make sure to give it all, won't you? Of course. I'm glad to hear it. Now then, everyone around the table, we have a wonderful breakfast waiting for... Sorry, but I need to go train. Dear me. It's supposed to be race day. What are you doing? The sky is clear and I feel great. Well, what a wonderful day to train. I'm going to go for another lap. I can't help but I think she's hiding something. Maybe she's disappointed, I guess. She's still not back to normal, it seems. Excuse me, I hope I didn't startle you. I simply wanted to hear your thoughts on the two of them. The two of them. Scott and Watker, surely you're not blind to the tension between them. This morning it seemed worse than ever. As the dorm leader and someone with a bit more experience, I want to lend what help I can. Thanks for looking out for them. Not at all. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. They have the potential to become legendary rivals, to occupy irreplaceable positions in each other's lives, to push one another to strive for better. Refine the running that little bit further, but it will take both of them. And Umamusume's running reflects their innermost workings of her heart, and it's far too soon to let their light fade. Fujikiseki watches Daimon Scarlet train for a little while longer before she leaves. What's Fuji with you just now? Did she need something? Well, here you are fighting with vodka again, as usual. What does that matter? We've been fighting on and off since we started sharing a room. Not like today was special or anything, just business as usual. Yeah, that's right, it's not important. She can do or say whatever she likes, but it's got nothing to do with me. I'm nothing like her. I'm going to win the Tiara Tour and become #1. That's got nothing to do with you either. Now hurry up and get ready to record my time. I'm planning to break my record today. Despite her grandiosity, Skal's form is more rigid than ever. And Umamusume's running reflects the innermost workings of her heart. No truer words have ever been spoken. Should we continue the Tiara Tour with the Japanese Oaks? Or should we choose another path? As her trainer, it's my responsibility to choose what's best for her, and that is... Oh! Interesting, we could decide to pick something else. There's no benefit. Right away, I guess... What can I switch to the Derby? So let's go for the Derby. If she wants to grow, she needs a chance to come to terms with her own feelings. I decided to prepare for the Japanese Derby. Well, and we have decided to just switch that over, surprisingly. Anti-criteria man, which is apparently none. We do have the chance to get a lot of fans from that, but I'm not confident personally that we'll win. It's like, oh, our stats haven't really improved. Is there anything I can pick up from here? No, not really. There's not much I can do apart from just going to the race. Promising contender, and we only get a triangle in most of them. Although, to be fair, this actually tells us that what I need to focus on, which is, I guess, quite literally everything. So, I am not sure. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. But I'm not confident if we'll do fine. But we'll have to go in anyway. Let's do that just now. The Japanese Derby. Hey trainer, why'd you ask me to enter this race? I figured it was important. Why? Isn't that just in your head? Still, for some reason, I signed off on this. Well, it brings her back with vodka, to be honest, so... Wait, they can continue on their rivalry. But no way, Diamond Skulls is here. Wasn't she going for the Tiara Tour? I guess she was, but no longer anymore. Oh, right. No, Miss Vodka. As you know, you've decided to run in this year's derby. Oh, and there she goes. Reaction has been mixed, I think it's fair to say. Plenty of fans are excited to see you go pursue a new goal. And plenty of others just think I'm running away. It seems you're aware of the controversy then. Of course, they've said it to my face. It makes no sense, you're just scared of taking on the Tiara finals. Well, if they think they're gonna convince me to give up on the derby, then they're dead wrong. This race is what inspired me to enter Trayson Academy in the first place. All the races fired up, none of them backing down. I felt like I'd been struck by a bolt of lightning when I first saw it. Was that cool? Well, the question will be, of course, in which shape what I guess the rivalry between Daiwa and Vodka is going to be. Big question in my opinion there. I knew there, hang on. I knew there and then that I wanted to run in that track one day, inspiring others like they inspired me. I'm gonna show everyone watching something only I can do, a coolness that only I have. I think that's a wonderful goal, however, it does raise one big question. If you were planning on entering the derby, why did you run into the Oka show rather than the Setsuki show? That's because there was someone there who seemed interesting. I wanted to run against her and see if I was right. Nothing more, nothing less. I feel like Daiwa knows that this was about her. Why am I running away from her? I'm supposed to be the #1 Umamusume, but I'm being totally lame right now. I've got to beat her. There's no way around it. I'll beat her and become #1. Although personally, I don't know how exactly. We are #2 favorite, but as you can tell, we're not #3, or we aren't even considered top 2 by someone individually. But we are considered #2 across the board. Yes, okay, Rice Show, for example, is considered top 2 by someone, but not top 5 by anyone else. And that's, I guess, where it comes from. Well, I guess we're going to be heading in. There's not much I can do now at this point, so let's head in. And hope everything ends up being fine. We will see. But in the meanwhile, well, I guess we see the intro hydration reminder. Oh, this is even a longer one, I just realized. So that could be an issue.
3番人気には東海帝王、2番人気はダイワスカーレット。
But I guess we will
十分に勝利を
see.
狙えますよ。
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
I wouldn't be surprised if it goes the way of the other race earlier.
スタートです。各馬娘綺麗なス
To
タ
be
ートを
honest,
切りま
who
した。
knows,
みんな集
right?
中してましたね。レ
Um,
ースが期待できそうです。
I don't know. I wonder how that thingy works.
期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気ウォッカ。長丁場のこのレースですが
How the score ends up being like. Because if you get a free reattempt for the entire thing, or if that's a case of, well, you get 3 attempts per race. But so far, as long as we stay in the top 5, we're fine. But she's staying there just barely. Now we got past. So I'm not confident if that's going to be what we'll need to do. Oh, she's coming ahead again. She's falling back and forth. We need to be top 5 to beat the girl. So that's something to keep in mind. But I'm still not sure on what would be the ideal solution. That's a question mark for me right now. If I should have gone for more races, or if I should have picked some other trainings, maybe could have been an option. Or if that's just how the game is supposed to be, I don't know. We gotta keep in mind that this is a career, but still. Now, where at the end is the... Well, there goes Vodka again. We're just staying barely top 5, I think. Or maybe 4th? I think that might have been 4th. I didn't pay attention to her number at the beginning. Okay, 4th at the end. The trainee ran out of endurance and lost a lot of speed. More stamina could help with that. Okay, so I need to focus on stamina. But at the very least, I actually don't know what the goal for next time is. We'll have to see. I'll have to see about after this event. Let's see. I guess we lost. Yeah. I really hate this feeling. She's even dropped to 4th. I guess this is technically her worst result. If we ignore that failed attempt. See, I can't stop thinking about the complete and utter determination she had while running. Why does seeing her run make me so frustrated? Is that obvious? Well, how about it? How do you see... Now do you see how cool I am? This isn't the time. I'll never lose, especially not to you. I'm going to forge my own path, whether you're there or not. I'll show the whole world how cool I really am. On our way back home... What is that in the background? Is it... I thought plane for a moment, to be honest. But knowing Japan, this should be a train, I guess? Or maybe not? Or is this like some bus maybe because of these stairs? Who knows? Anyway, she's going to forge her own path, huh? There's only one way to describe her performance today. Spectacular. She lives forever in our hearts as the #1 Umamusume. But why? Why? I wanted to win so badly. I wanted to be the #1 Umamusume. Why can't I forget the moment she became number 1? Maybe because she was cool? Cool? What does that even mean? Well, you tell me. That night, hey trainer, sorry to come by so late. What's wrong? I can't accept this, I have to beat her. I can't let her take the number 1 spot from me. I see. I don't want to fall behind her, so you have to train me up the best you can. If I'm going to be number 1, I can't let her beat me. A brilliant flame burns in Daiwa eyes. She's still not really able to see where this quest for number 1 will take her, but with how far we've come together, I think we found a I think I found a few clues. Next up is the Shuka Show, the last race of the Triple Tiara. And we get at least a tiny bit of upgrades. Although, to be fair, if I go for races, then this would give me skill points that I would need for these skills, I guess. I do now at least have 9 turns to look into that. Anyway, thank you for your hard work, trainer. You're really giving it all, aren't you? And you know, that time of year has finally come again. Racing Academy's summer camp will soon begin. Summer camp? That's right, you'll be staying by the beach and utilizing the venue for a change in training programs. I'm sure the new environment will help your trainee improve in leaps and bounds. Camp starts in July, so make sure she's in tip-top condition to dive in and make the most of it. I guess I should aim for to bring your energy up, maybe? But it'll be over before you know it. You won't have much time to rest. Got it. That's what I want to hear. Summer camp is going to be so much fun. Of course, training should be our foremost concern, but once in a while, you should go back to the beach for some recreation. It might be good for you. I think your trainee will feel refreshed and invigorated. That makes sense? Although it's only a short period of 2 months between July and August. I hope you'll spend a fruitful summer with your trainee. Kasano tells me all about summer camp. I need to pay attention to Daiwa Skull's condition and energy leading up to it. Okay, so what I just assumed, focus on energy at the very least, and the condition as well. It starts 2 turns from now in early July, so I should probably start preparing now. But from what it sounds like, I should maybe I should go rest and then recreation. Or maybe both? Recreation? Let's at least do 1 recreation with Rico. And see how far this gets us. You should use it. It's perfect for when you need a break. No, you should use it instead. It'll be great for a change of pace. I don't require it. Besides, it's not appropriate for a trainer to accept this from their trainee, probably. She's trying to say? Is something the matter? Oh, perfect timing. Don't ask any questions, just take this. Is it a bomb or something? What she so forcefully gives us is a coupon to visit a tourist farm. She apparently got it while out shopping. I told her that I didn't need it, but she wouldn't relent. Well, I'm free now. What do you say? What do you mean, go together? I suppose we shouldn't let it go to waste. This is nice. The view is beautiful around here and the air is crisp and refreshing. The grounds are so large that simply walking around feels like it could be excellent training. Honestly, if only Bitter Glassy hadn't been so stubborn, this would have been the perfect place for her to relax. Yet she kept insisting that I get a change of pace. Maybe she was worried you're overworking yourself. Which we should be worried about with Daiwa. But I guess she's doing fine now, I hope. Maybe she was worried you're overworking yourself. If that's true, it's a shortcoming on my part. I have been rather busy lately. Bitter Glassy is unexpectedly intuitive, despite how she may seem. I need to improve my stamina so this doesn't happen again. Wait, could it be you invited me for precisely the same reason? It was just a coincidence. Sure. I see, then I'll leave it at that. Let's go for a stroll. Walking with purpose makes for good exercise. What a strange creature, it's staring right at me. You know what it's called? Are you making fun of me? Of course I know what it's called. It's an alpaca, obviously. It's actually alpaca. Oh, I auto corrected that. Alcaba and recorrecting that to alpaca. Damn, I knew that. I was just testing you. Is it really safe to be touching that cow? What if it snaps at you? It won't bite. Wanna try petting it? Very well. I'm grateful for everything that cows provide us after all. Their milk is an important source of nutrients for runners and... Someone got surprised by that, I think. We enjoy our day together, slowly strolling around the farm and interacting with all the animals we meet. And we get another idea. Let's see what we get. See. Energy recovered. Food remains great. Stamina went up by 13. Guts as well. That's probably beneficial. Maybe we should do recreation more as well. I'm not sure. Anyway, Daiwa Scald and I are out shopping for shoes when we run into Trainer Kirin and Happy Meek. Oh, it isn't the Trainer Marco. Are you buying shoes as well? You too? Of course, after all, a first-rate Umamusume needs first-rate gear. I started looking through the shelves alongside an excited Trainer Kirin. Look, Meek, it's those new shoes from the magazine. Their performance is backed up by sports science and endorsed by top-level Umamusume. I see. But from a comfort perspective, the shoes next to them are the way to go. This model has excellent cushioning and produces strain on the legs. Considering your running style, these may be the better choice. Right. Happy Meek nods. She opens her mouth as if to speak, but closes it again without saying anything. I realize she's staring at something and follow her gaze to another pair of shoes. If my hunch is correct... Right, I've made up my mind. Could you wait here, Meek? I'm just going to pay. Alright. Didn't you tell her you want those shoes? That's, a good thing to note. No, it's alright. I'm happy with these shoes my trainer picked out for me. I know she's just thinking about what's best for me. She works really hard, you know. Interesting. No, hang on. I just noticed that there are drops on Umamusume actually. So there's that. So it's fine. I just thought those shoes looked like baguettes after all. She'll be happier if you're honest with her. You really think so? I'm a trainer too. I know these things. Thank you. I'll go and tell her. Well, to be fair, I guess in this case, literally, the trainer is supposed to help you, and the only way they can really do that is if you tell them as much as possible. Right. I got so caught up in doing what I thought was best, I didn't think to consider you. What's most important is that the shoes fit your desires. Asking you how you felt should have been the first thing I did. Let's go back to the store and choose again, shall we? This time together. Thank you for looking out for me, trainer. I also want to say thank you. From now on, I'll tell my trainer what I want when we're choosing shoes. After seeing off trainer Kirin, Diamond Scarlet and I pick out a pair of shoes that fit her preferences. And at the very least we get more power. Now, question is, do I... Oh, actually, I could invest in the skills. I guess? I mean, I don't know what happened, why we failed at one time. That is something I would like to know. Oh, did you know? Maybe? I mean, this is for pace chase and we usually do that, so I feel like that's probably the best thing. Although hard to say, I mean, if you look at that stats, we're still good in front of pace and anything else is just bad. So I'm supposed to be bringing up the energy, so I think let's combine it with this, with another recreation. More recreation with Rico. See, do people often come to open-air cafes like this? I'm afraid I don't eat out much unless someone invited me. Really? I usually eat at a cafeteria because I'm so busy. The food isn't bad, actually. Still, what an awful lot of students here. This must be a trendy spot. The menu has nutritional options specifically for Umamusume. Let's see. Extra large stamina building honey milk. Instagram worthy jelly soda. They do takeout too. Is that right? I strictly monitor the caloric intake of my runners, but this one should be fine. Let's have a look at the menu. This may lead to a good opportunity to boost team morale. I'm sure they'll love whatever you get them. Yes, but we must be mindful not to let them become complacent. We enjoy some drinks as we chat away about our runners. That makes sense. So sometimes what burdens them more isn't pressure from their peers, but rather... Oh, it's time to go. We have a meeting in the afternoon. I just need to order some drinks to go. Which do you think is better? Okay, so either I do need to focus on energy, unfortunately, so I can't go for skill points. Which is rather annoyingly. Let's go for that. The honey milk. Little Cocoon and Bitter Glace should almost be done with the training regimen I set out. So that should be perfect. Yeah, I'm sure Bitter Glace will be particularly thrilled to get such a giant drink. You should see her eyes light up with competitive fire whenever she catches sight of absurdly oversized things. I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to drink the entire thing in one go. I'll have to keep an eye on her. Thank you for inviting me out today, Marco. Yep, no problem. I've got some nice gifts now. She seems to have trouble carrying the enormous drinks by herself, so I give her a hand as we return to the academy. We get some more ideas, which we just saw the perks of. I'm surprised that the mood has never gone down or further down, just great. Right, but we are officially in the summer camp. Today is the first day of summer camp, a period of intense training during which racers can improve their skills. Alright, trainer, why don't we go put our luggage away? Come again? Don't give me that, get your butt over here. Plenty of open space for our meeting. Looks like we made it here first. So all that hurry was to be number one again, huh? Of course not, dummy. True, I like to be number one, but that's not the only reason I do things. Sure, we'll just take that. We've got to talk strategy somewhere the others won't overhear us, right? Now hurry up and come up with a plan. I want to make the most of summer camp. There's a lights out rule, but no curfew, so we can keep training as late as we want. I'm not gonna let you overdo it. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. And so begins my summer camp with Diver Scarlet. Now, how exactly is that going to work? Oh, okay, rest and recreation has been merged into one menu. And I feel like, yeah, you can see that most of these are rather have rather gone hop, so or the things we can do at one is that's that. So question is, what should I do? I mean, if we saw that, I guess. I think it says stamina, right? Yeah, let's go for stamina. See if that does anything. We're already in late July. Now we do have one bit thing that we could do, which gives us something. Let's go for that. And we have a support card event. Hint level 4 hydrate. Sure. Question is, what should I do next? Stamina once again? Maybe? But I guess power would be important as well. Let's go for stamina once more. And we get a trainee event at Summer Camp Year 2. One of the Summer Camp's recreational activities is making curry together. Hello, hello McQueen. I'm looking forward to cooking with you. The pleasure is mine. Never fear, I will make a curry benefiting a daughter of the Machiro family. Me too, I'll make a curry so powerful it'll wipe the floor with McQueen's. I'm glad I was put with you two. This will be a breeze. McQueen, are you done washing the rice? Almost. I've just finished my 308th crane. Someone is exactly at counting things? We are here to craft perfect curry, which means we must wash each and every individual grain of rice until it sparkles. Excuse me? Yeah, that's a bit too much, to be honest. Whatever, queen, you're never going to finish cooking at that rate. Check it out, I've already watched 8,000 cranes myself. What? How could I lose to Teo? Well, someone is focusing on quality rather than quantity, but in some cases that is way too much. So, gotta keep that in mind. Anyway. Alright, I'll do the washing. Can you two please peel the potatoes? I beg your pardon, you're kicking me out in the midst of my duties. It's not like that, I just need someone to take over for me. I really need someone who's good with their hands, someone like you, McQueen. I see that I shall happily take up the task. I have the most nimble fingers after all. I mean, I guess in that sense, question will be... I'm not sure. Daiwa Scarlet wrangles the other two until the curry is finally done. It's so good. Curry tastes 10 times better at the beach. Heartily agreed. It makes me hungry just looking at it. And those potatoes I prepared were sublime. Finally a break. That looked like hard work. You're telling me, but we did really make a perfect curry, thank goodness. Just as she says, their curry really is incredible. A great cook. Is that going to be, I mean, it's recreation, I guess. They better be. I'll have you know, there's nothing I can't do. Especially when it comes to household chores. My parents were often away from home, so I had to learn to do everything myself. I figured that if I could be the perfect daughter, they would have a lot less to worry about. A model student in and out of school, huh? If you want to put it like that, I suppose. Hey Scarlet, what should we do about cleaning up? Right, just a second. I'll be there in a moment. Let me help? You're like your mom. We have enough guts, I think. Let's go for power. Really, I appreciate it. I guess training isn't the only one thing I can rely on you for. I've always got your back. Let's not get carried away. And so I washed the dishes with Daiwa Scarlet and the others. That's right, you're all also gonna be in the Shuka show, right, Scarlet? Naturally, but why do you ask? I just realized I'll be up against Vodka again. Good luck then, I'll be rooting for you both. Oh, interesting. Interesting indeed. You heard that right? Vodka's airing the Shuka show. This is the chance I've been waiting for. Finally, I'll show her what's what. We'll win for sure. I hope at least. Yep, let's go for gold. The #1 spot is as good as ours. And so we prepare to compete against Vodka on a new stage. This gives me power at the very least. I mean, it's the end. So I don't know. Oh, why is this lighting up? I want to save. Oh, friendship training. That means what? I mean, at least it was successful, luckily. It would have been bad if it wasn't. Anyway. That's the end of summer camp. I guess it went alright. The end of summer means autumn is just around the corner. And you know what that means? The Shuka show. Yep, exactly. And I've got a score to settle. There's still time before the big race. We should go back through everything we've done so far, cover to cover. There's no way I'll ever let her take first place again. Well, she's confident. That's probably good news. Let's see, we do have with level 3, but it is... The failure rate is not too high for me personally, so I think what we'll do is take a quick rest. But at the same time, it's also for me, I'll also need to take a quick rest. We'll have to throw you to an ad break, but after the ads, we'll continue on with Umamusume. Just don't go anywhere, we'll be right back in 3 minutes 30. All right, welcome back after the quick break. Anyway, speaking of break, someone's gonna go rest as well. And this still keeps, this is the same event. Okay, so I guess this is just always the same event. One day after, no, one day before training starts. In the meanwhile, Somnom, hi, how goes the Hunts game? It's going decently. Just getting my grips with it for now. Also, I hope you're having a nice day so far. Right, one day before training starts. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't care if it's rain or snow. Help me choose where I should go. That's a cute rhyme you got going there. What rhyme? You heard nothing. I guess it's no use trying to hide that I was singing. You see, I have today off, so I was thinking about what to do. But the more I thought about it, the more things started popping up in my head. I'm tempted to go out to eat something yummy, but maybe I should do some running instead. Back in Hokkaido, the only place I could really go on my days off was that nearby farm, so I'm not used to having so many choices. What do you think I should do? You should treat yourself to something tasty or go everywhere that pops in your head. So basically either I gain energy and a little bit of mood, but the mood is already great, so it's rather useless. Or I spend a bit of energy and get stamina and skill points. So I'll just go with that option. Oh, that's an option too. I guess living in the city means I can go all out and do something like that. It took ages to get from one place to another back home, you know? Oops, I can't be all wishy-washy now. Don't want to waste my precious time. Alrighty, I'm gonna head out and visit all the places. Thank you for the advice. And with that, Special Week runs off with Clay. Okay, and once again we have a bit for Daiwa. There you go, hopefully, well, stamina is now D. Of course, I don't really know what I get the level, the amount of scores I should get for the next event. I hope that'll be enough. But I should probably go for some speed again next, I feel like. Actually, let's check skills. No, well, that'll take a while. Right, I think, yeah, let's go for speed next. There you go, we have one turn left. I could invest that into some training. But I have all high failure rate. I don't like that. I could just go for retraining again. Just to improve that as well. This also gives us a tiny bit of speed, so that might be fine. Let's go for that, and hopefully that'll be enough. In the meanwhile, Twitch chat, do you want to hear about stamina? Sure. If you have any advice, go ahead. Advice is much appreciated. I don't think I have many... No, I don't have enough skill points for anything. So, realistically, I have to go in with those 70 either way. Let's see, we can have a look. Let's have a look at the predictions. Okay, stamina we are best, so that's at least a good news. We do lack a bit on power though. So that's something I'll have to keep in mind. I guess for the next training sessions, keep that in mind. See, but we are still a contender, so hopefully we'll be fine. But we will see. Right, is there anything I can do? No. I'm out of anything. So let's enter the race. And we are back in the, I think, bus? Let's see, so it's finally here, the last race of the Tiara Tour, the Shuka Show. Hey trainer, I know we are short on time, but once we're in, there's something I'd like to go first. Where's that? Well, it's complicated. And Daiwa has meet up with Vodka again. I'm coming in. No, Scarlet. You sure stall easily? Shouldn't a delinquent be more like, the heck you doing over here? Oh, cram it. Why are you here anyways? The race is gonna start soon. I know, this will only take a minute. I take back what I said before about calling you lame. And we have a flashback to when she did that. What? You gave up on the Tiara Tour, right? You figured you wouldn't get first place with me in the running. So that's it, the flashback. Now, don't get me wrong. You're a pain in the butt, you never make sense, and you're always moving off about cool this and cool that. I'm getting mad just thinking about it. In the meanwhile, Twitch chat, Somnom has given some advice. For any given race length, there's a maximum useful amount of stamina. Up to that amount, one stamina is worth about 3 speed. Beyond, it's worth 0, unless you get rushed or debuffed. For 2000 meters, it's about 800 stamina. Now there's a career mode modifier. In career mode races, all participants get a hidden 400 modifier to all stats. Okay. So basically I shouldn't focus, or I think my score was 300 now. So I guess with the added addition it's now 700. I don't know how large the Shuka Show is. That would be good to know. But that I guess tells me that maybe don't go too far further in stamina, I guess. Guts reduces stamina consumption, but it has diminishing returns. Plus 400 guts is probably worth about 200 stamina. So getting plus 400 to all stats is roughly equivalent to getting 600 stamina. Oh, okay. So, basically, okay. So at this certain point, the stamina isn't really worth anymore. And also guts reduces stamina consumption, so technically that also improves things. If you want to prepare for post-career racing, you need to train enough stamina to function without a career mode in modifier. Okay. I did see, so from my understanding, basically once you complete a career, the Umamusume basically gets turned into veteran, and I can use her for like team stuff from my understanding. Can you still train afterwards, or do you have to train her within the career? That's something I'm actually not quite sure about. Oh, now I know that you, with the legacy things, I guess you get better stats at the beginning. Can't get more stats off the career. Okay. But you can try again from the start of a new career. Oh, okay. And I guess that's when the legacy feeds in, because at least that sounded to me like you could once you have veterans, you could use them with the legacy feature, and that gives you more skills, so to speak. Not okay. That explains things. Right, let's see how the conversation goes and how the race is gonna go. But if there's one thing you're not, it's lame. I'm not gonna have you let first... I'm not gonna let you have first place. I won't let you. I'm going to win the Shuka Show. I'll prove that I'm stronger than you. Not only to the crowd, but to myself. So you'd better get ready, because you're going down. Well, I wouldn't be that confident. You're gonna eat those words when I speed right past, yeah. Talk is cheap, I'd like to see you try. Okay, now let's get a move on, shall we? Our race awaits. I'm going to beat her no matter what. Alright, well, we are still number 2 favorite. I'm guessing Vodka will be number 1. Yep. Number 1 will be number 1 is Vodka. We are number 2 in terms of skills. Or in terms of favoritism. And Aircraft is number 3. But then again, I have noticed that the favorite number isn't really that... doesn't really tell you that much, so gotta keep that in mind. Right, so, actually let me have a look at Vodka's stats. Okay, she has 3Ds in Power, Guts and Wit, while Daiwa only has 1. But we'll see how that goes. I can't change anything at this point either way. So we will see. Alright, there she is. We will see how things are gonna go. It could go either way, to be honest. We have seen that before. Well, I've seen that before. The 2,000 meters. It's not quite a... it's larger than a mile, but not... I think the last one was 2,400, if I recall correctly. That's where it gave me the warning, warning or the hint that, hey, your stamina wasn't enough. So we will see. We will see how things are gonna go. And while we get into the race, hydration reminder.
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。期待通りの結果を出せるか。一番人気動くか。サイレンス鈴鹿快調に飛ばしていきます。
Right, so if I recall correctly, the goal is actually top 3. So the game expects us to be top 3, but are we actually going to be there? Considering we've been predicted once before to be like 3rd and ended up 10th. So anything can happen. But so far at least she's somewhat keeping up with, or she's keeping up with her goal. Just that Suzuka is behind, but although I don't... Where actually is... Where actually is Vodka? Oh, there she is. Because usually she just beats up at the end and passes us. I was expecting her to show up somewhere close to us, but not so far. Like, it's surprising, and even she's even in the lead now. But there comes Vodka. We will see if we'll have the same result after all. But surprisingly, she's staying ahead. And there you go, first place for us regardless, or for Daiwa rather. I wasn't confident going in, but it seems we had a lot better, or a lot better of a shot here. So there we go. I think it said like 10k fans or something. I usually skip those. I guess this happens when we finish first. Yeah, okay. Right, so we have finished first. And there we go. Let's continue on. Hang on, Daiwa. Let's see what Daiwa's actually going to say now, because in the meanwhile, Twitch chat, hi Lars! Hope you're having a good day. Right, then we can continue on with next. We want to race in the career. Let's see, Daiwa is luckily or hopefully glad now. You ran your heart out. I had to win. She's gotten even stronger. If I planted a single foot wrong, I would have lost. You made the right call. I made the obvious call. Hey trainer, was that really my best out there? Was it enough to prove that I'm number one, that I'd never lose to vodka? What do you think? You can't just answer a question with another question. I'm still not satisfied, that's my answer.
Yes.
Come on, let's decide on our next goal. I want to keep this momentum going. Yeah, I guess it was fine. How about you? I would say I had a pretty good weekend as well. Gonna start having to work tomorrow again, but slightly sad that the vacation is over, but we will see what happens at work. We will see I'll see what the situation is there tomorrow. Right, anyway, how about the Queen Elizabeth II Cup? I saw that on the agenda. That appears to be the next goal of ours. The vodka. Today I wanted to beat you more than I wanted to get first place. Losing ain't my style, so I'll see you in the next race. The Queen Elizabeth II Cup is just around the corner. I'll be waiting for you there. The Queen Elizabeth II Cup. It's right after this, it seems. Right? There's just straight up no time left before then. Should we register? Absolutely. And I go ahead and beat her in that race too. And we get a lot of level ups and also skill points. That'll be important. Yeah, right. Okay, it's right quite literally the next turn. So we will see how that's gonna go. Train event, enthusiastic reading. Okay, that's enough studying for now. Actually, I think I've got time for one more quick book before training. I know I shouldn't push myself too hard, but this is nothing for the future number one. Right, what should I read? I know just the thing to help me with my next race. I really got sucked in there. There's only a little bit left. Let's see how I'm doing for time. Probably way too much. There we go. What? It's been only an hour, but that means training's already started? But there's only a few pages left, and I feel like I'm on the brink of an epiphany. Trainer won't mind, right? In the end, Daiwa Scarlet ends up being so fixated on the idea of being number one that she skips training. But at least we get some energy back. Her mood went down. And Guts as well. Interesting, that's the first time we actually get some kind of D rank in anything. Interesting that this can happen. Right, let's see what kind of skills we can get. Slightly decreased time lost to slow starts. We haven't had slow starts in a while. On a bold step, moderately avoid becoming surrounded for a medium duration when positioned towards the back mid-race. And that's about it. What kind of race is the Elizabeth II Cup? It's medium, okay. So that means... Hang on, I think this one skill was medium, right? Yeah. So this is for medium race, I would assume. Unless this is for the... unless this is for the thingy regarding the strategy, but I doubt it is. Let's go for that. This seems applicable for what we need to do in just a little while. And now let's get in. Her mood is still good. Let's see any predictions. Okay, circle, single circle and everything. So we are predicted to be level 2. Not level 2, second place. At least based on the game. So we will see how things go. So I can't believe it. This is the worst. Hey there, calm down. How am I supposed to calm down? Look. It's a cool fall day and the participants are lining up to compete for the Queen's throne. Unfortunately, word has come through that Vodka has dropped out due to health concerns. We will be crowned the Queen this year. For real? No way. Just when I was finally going to watch Vodka in person. She was the favorite too. What was all of that talk about how she was going to be waiting for me at the Queen's Cup then? She's not even at the race course. This is so frustrating. But the worst of it is them. Ooh. The audience. It's like all they can think about is how Vodka isn't here. Even though they have me. Well, fine. I'll show them what they should be keeping their eyes on. I'll run a race so spectacular, it'll totally wipe Vodka from their minds. I'm not gonna let someone who's not even on the track get center stage. I'm the number here. Everything she wanted out of this race is mine for the taking.
注目の1番人気11番ダイワスカーレ。人気と実力を兼ね備えた私一押しの馬娘ですね。
Okay, I was worried for a second because it seemed that there was a small disconnect right there, but we are back online. Also, we are considered #1 favorite. I guess now that Vodka has dropped down, that would probably explain that. We'll see. Hang on, we'll see #2. With Silence Suzuka again. And interestingly that she's not voted, or I guess not voted top 5 by the middle person. So that's interesting. Anyway. Yeah, let's just head to the race and see how that ends up going. We will see, and then we will see the results. Right, 18 Umamusume once again. And I will have to save. Oh, Twitch chat, like someone again. The icons represent speed, stamina, and power in that order. Okay. I thought they were like, I don't know, some kind of cherry or something. That makes sense. Okay.
エイシングフラッシュこの評価は少し不満か2番人気はこの子サイレンス鈴鹿スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負って秋華賞馬娘ダイワスカーレット1番人気です
That means we are considered first place in stamina and power, but top 5 in speed only. Let's see how the race unfolds. We are keeping pace, so we should be falling behind slightly at the beginning. But we are top 4 right now. We need to be top 3, I believe. We'll see how that goes. The field is quite close for now. Rushed. Okay. She did close up on third place for a moment there. But she's not getting ahead, or maybe she is now, actually. Yeah, there we go, we are now just barely third place. To be fair, considering we are first place in stamina, I guess that's now where it counts. But maybe now with the skill at the end, we'll go ahead to first place. Yep, there we are. There we are. Now, will we be keeping place or number one, or is someone going to be ahead of us at the end? Utsuga is still staying quite close, so Shitsu could be catching first place at the end. But so far, they was staying ahead. And there we go. That is first place solidly for us even. So that means we have scored first place. What if we'll have kind of a look at some more things in a moment? Once again, going to be skipping those as just to make sure. They have no idea what the status on those concerts are. Right, but that is first place for us. Of course, Vodka wasn't here, so I am not sure. I'm not sure how things would have gone if she was there, but we are getting close to gold now here. And let's see what ends up, what follows. After the Queen Elizabeth II Cup, you were. Scarlet over here. Alright, I'll give you my most charming smile. All eyes are on you. As they should be. Who else deserves this kind of attention? Next up is my concert, although I'm still wiped. But everyone's waiting for you. I guess that's true. I did steal the spotlight today. But remember, it'll take a lot more to satisfy me. When I say I'm going to be number one, I'm aiming far higher than this. Even when fall ends, winter passes, and I go from the classics to my senior year, my feelings will never change. In the Osaka High next spring, the first medium-length senior G1 race, I will outshine everyone. The next up will be the senior year, I believe. Oh, I can't actually click. Okay. So we'll have a quick look at that in a moment. Yeah, I think that's a wonderful... Could be? I think we should be back online. Not sure what that was. I hope I am. Oh, yes, just gave me the pop-up that, hey, your connection just broke. So, I don't know what happened. Okay, yes, we are back. Okay. Yeah, welcome back to Umamusume. Not sure what that was, but we are back online. Right. So, I don't know what you just missed, but as a recap, we have won the Elizabeth II Cup. And we are just wrapping up the discussions about that. Speaking of which, did you record my performance today? I want to analyze it as soon as possible. Damn, the model student's on another level, huh? Okay, I'll have to check something in a second. I wonder what Twitch is about to do. Oh, okay. Well, that's annoying. That actually is annoying. Okay. So that's something I'll have to keep in mind if I have an outage like this. Because I'm new to this whole affiliate ad thing, and turns out there will be an ad break in just in a few minutes time, which has now been moved ahead due to the outage, so that's great. Thank you, Twitch. Anyway, so I'll have to go on to that in just a bit, but I'm going to be continuing on with this for a while. Anyway, Vodka, why are you here? Shouldn't you be resting? I'm not supposed to race, sure, but I'm allowed to go outside. Anyways, there's something I want to say. It's about the way you ran today. What about it? Man, it was a mess. You were all like, huff puff, I can't go on. Excuse me, I was not. You're imagining things. I was Scarlet, pardon me, but your concert is just about ready to start. Oh, right, I'm on my way. Hurry up and clear out. This is my waiting room, you know? Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. What am I doing? I came all this way and I couldn't even say it. Man, I'm lame. So Vodka was trying to tell us something. It's only a few words too. You really looked cool out there. Do you want me to tell her? Crap, you've been here the whole time. Yes, we have. Although, I mean, I feel like it's usually better if someone, you know, if you tell something of a concern to their face. Anyway, damn it, I'm out of here, and you better not tell her what I said. Vodka rushes out of the room. I decide to keep what she said a secret. It went up by 3. We get a bunch of level up or skill ups again. Actually, what I might do is... Okay, hopefully that'll work fine now. Right, place top 3 in the Queen Elizabeth II Cup, we've got that. Place top 3 in Osaka High will be next. And that'll be in the senior year. One day, as I'm passing by the race course, I see a familiar face. Today's the day, Meek. The URA finale is slowly getting closer. Let's score a decisive win today and show everyone you've got what it takes to be a star, Umamusume. Alright, let's do it, yeah. I want to help you win. I need to help you win. She looks kind of desperate. I'm a little worried about them, so I decide to watch Happy Meek's race. Let's have a look how that's gonna go. I mean, she's pretty concerned. So I am not quite sure what to think of that. Anyway, oh, Happy Meek's here. She's the one to watch. It's a shame she hasn't been doing too well lately. She had such good results for a while after her debut. You mean she's stuck in a rut? But her trainer must really be slacking off. The race begins, but... And it's Happy Meek coming from the inside. Can she make it? Can she make it? The leading pack is holding on. Can she outpace them? Looks like the leader of the pack stuck it out. Happy Meek couldn't quite go the distance. Unfortunately, Happy Meek comes in at 3rd place. Something about her does seem off. I'm sorry, Meek. It's all my fault again. No, I wasn't strong enough. That's not true, Meek. I promise this isn't your fault. You're a very talented Umamusume, both physically and mentally. The blame lies solely with me, your trainer. Trainer Kiryuin turns to head back home with Happy Meek, looking extremely depressed. She doesn't even notice I'm there. That evening, Meek comes to us. Meek, why are you alone? What happened? Jay's gone. My trainer, I can't find her anywhere. But can you think where she might have gone? I don't know. We only ever spoke about me and the things I like. So I don't know. Happy Mika looks a little down, but from what she's saying, I can tell how seriously Trainer Kirin thinks about her trainee. Could that be a clue as to where she's gone? Where would someone who cares deeply about her Umamusume go? To the racetrack, maybe? Although I'm not sure. She's really having a great time. I never knew Meek liked aquariums so much. Marco, I think I might know. Seizing that one glimmer of hope, I hurry to the aquarium with Happy Meek. Oh, she's at the aquarium. Meek and Trainer Marco, what are you doing here? We've been looking for you, Trainer. Meek, I'm sorry for making you worry. The last thing I wanted to do was to stress you out. I really am a bad trainer, aren't I? I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you as well, Trainer. Marco, why did you come here alone? I wanted to reflect on some things, mostly on my duties as a trainer. But the more I thought about it, the more ashamed I felt of my own incompetence. Trainer Kirin's abilities are indisputable. Her knowledge, backed up by the secrets of her trainer's handbook, is unrivaled. And her love for Umamusume is beyond reproach. If there's one thing she's lacking... Have you discussed your concerns with Meek? What, with Meek? Of course not. I would never make my trainee worry like that. Why would that be a problem? Huh? Yeah. I mean... I feel like it's usually better to just talk about things, right? You're not the only one working hard, you know. But it's my fault I'm useless. I can't force Meek to deal with my failings. That's not true. Meek? You're not useless. You're my trainer. It feels like both are basically lacking self-confidence. That's, I guess, what the issue is. From what I think. I want to talk to you and not just about me. I want to learn about you too. I want to do more to help you because I want us both to do our best together. What a mess. I'm supposed to be the one who's supporting you, but we've ended up the other way around. I don't know what to say. What to say, How about what food do you want to eat today? And your favorite jellyfish? Things like that. Just some casual hanging out, basically. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, okay. I thought this was like a button to, you know, full screen this, which I guess it technically is. It's just that this is desktop and things. Anyway, oh Meek, that's not what I mean. But I do want to hear those things. I want to work hard with you from here on out. Alright. Well, Trainer Marco, it looks like you taught me another valuable lesson. Sorry, I'm going to talk to Meek now. We've got a lot to discuss, both about our future and about me. Let's go, Meek. All right. I watched them walk away a little closer to one another than before. And that was suddenly it. Well, we have 8 turns to reach the next goal, which will be in the senior year. In the meanwhile, I am gonna have to go on a quick ad break, so make sure to not go anywhere, because after that we'll be continuing right where we left off with Umamusume. So I'll see you in 3 minutes 30. Until then, don't go anywhere.
今日のメニューは何？半端な内容じゃ許さないから。足もよく動くし、悪くはないわ。一番を譲る気なんてないわ。相手がどんなに強くてもね。頂点を目指してるんだもの。誰よりたくさん走らなきゃ。柔軟もしたし、準備 OK よ。どんなハードトレーニングでも完璧にやりきってみせるわ。まだまだ私は良くなるわよ。もっと走らせなさい。一番を譲る気なんてないわ。相手がどんなに強くてもね。足もよく動くし、悪くはないわ。頂点を目指してるんだもの。誰よりたくさん走らなきゃ。今日のメニューは何？半端な内容じゃ許さないから。柔軟もしたし、準備 OK よ。どんなハードトレーニングでも完璧にやりきってみせるわ。一番を譲る気なんてないわ。相手がどんなに強くてもね。まだまだ私は良くなるわよ。もっと走らせなさい。今日のメニューは何？半端な内容じゃ許さないから。
Alright, welcome back. Yeah, we're still online. I'm gonna have to check on it after the stream on what happened there briefly. What if there's something wrong with the server I'm using for the simulcasting or the restreaming to Twitch and the other platforms. Anyway, so yeah, we are back in the game, and we have something we can do here. It's the friendship training again. Let's go with that, I think. Let's go down with that first. And see what this brings us. Maybe this will raise our mood again, or her mood again. I think that's what it was trying to do last time around. Well, wasn't enough this time around. Anyway, good morning. Y'all, get a load of this. Did you hear about vodka? No, what she's done now? Well, the thing is... What the heck? You're leaving the dorm. What's going on? That's right. I'm heading overseas. What? Overseas? Now? Yep. Call it a various pilgrimage. Sounds pretty cool, right? Time out. Trainer, keep me sane here. Tell me she's being ridiculous. I mean, overseas, and she didn't even discuss it with me first. I'm supposed to be her roommate. Calm down, okay? Don't tell me to calm down, idiot. Tell me, jerk of all jerks. Diver Scarlet collapses onto the sofa. Knock knock, coming in! Hey Scarlet, can you help Wodka move out? I don't think she's going to do that. It's super sudden, so Press is desperate for a pair of hands. No way. Come on, don't be like that. We really need all the help we can get. I'll help you. The trainer helps out. But absolutely not. That's my room too. Sounds good to me. Let's go give Press a hand. Why aren't you even going to ask my permission? Hey, wait. It looks like that's the worst of it. Nice job. I've got some paperwork to do, so I'll finish you up. Finish up. Ooh, but I guess that's vodka for you. Well, whatever. More work just means more praise from Press. Although I wonder at this point... Whatever floats your boat. Anyway, see you later, Scarlet. I do wonder what'll happen with the rivalry then between Wodka and Diva. Not sure what to think of that. She's really gone. Are you sad? Of course not. Sure, you aren't. I'll gladly take... Well, yeah, definitely trust that. It's just... Now the room looks the same as before she came. On my first day at the academy, I came straight here after I finished my paperwork. And the whole time I was unpacking all my things, I was wondering what kind of roommate I was going to get. I mean, if it turned out to be an upperclassman, I'd be super nervous, you know. And then she showed up. Can you guess the first thing she did? She said, "Sup," before putting up all of her motorcycle posters. In the meanwhile, when you have an at least 80 out of 100 friendship with a stat supporter, when they appear on the training facility that matches their type, you get friendship training, aka Rainbow. A multiplier. Rico is a pal, not a stat supporter. So she doesn't do friendship training, but she has a chance to give +3 stamina when you train with her. When she does, she has an additional smaller chance to give +1 mood. Okay. So basically, yeah, plus extra stamina and, or in this case at least, stamina and at least a small buff in the mood. That's good to know. Well, let's see how Diva continues the conversation. You could have at least tried to make conversation. We were going to be roommates. It's only good manners. Now that I think about it, she's always done whatever she felt like. Entering the derby, gallivanting off overseas. She's always so unpredictable. So why? Why am I always so unsure that she'll come out on top? Why do I always look forward to seeing her next step? And why can I so easily picture her becoming #1? Is Scarlet going to follow her? Again? I doubt it. Because the game seems rather Japan focused. It's not just me who thinks this way, it's everyone. Didn't you see? Back at the Queen Elizabeth II Cup, she was all anyone could talk about. She can really be so unfair. I want to be number one. When people think of the best Umamusume, I want them to picture me. Darwa Skulls' feelings towards being number one rush out like a raging river. For as long as I've known her, she's always wanted to be number one. But today, I feel like I've gotten a glimpse of what that really means. Well, to me, it felt like the rivalry with Vodka was important to her. So, I feel like surely Vodka is gonna return at some point, in my opinion. I don't think she's gonna be completely gone for the rest of the career. Right, skill, we only have 60 points, we can't do anything there. But actually, this hydrate. Like recover endurance mid-race. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Speaking of hydrate, hydration reminder. Right, let's see. We do also still have the recreation events going on. We'll have a look at the next one there. Confused by kindness. Thank you for coming shopping with me today. It was very helpful getting to hear your opinion as a fellow trainer, especially since... What's wrong? That's little Cocon and Bitter Glass over there. What are they doing out so late? Bitter Glass, are you here for the same reason? Looks like it. Great minds think alike. Yes, but I haven't figured out what to get yet. Hey, I'm sure we'll find something once we get to the store. What are they getting and where? They seem kind of anxious. Yes, but they also appear excited about something. They don't want to say anything. Pardon? Oh, yeah, I should have approached them before they left. In any case, let's follow them. The sun's gone down already. It's not safe for them to be out unchaperoned. I wonder if they're looking for some... I feel like they're looking for some kind of gift. I guess maybe for Rico, realistically? Or that would be a coincidence that would make sense, I feel like. Right, what about this cake? It looks like it'll really hit the spot. It's huge. There's no way trainer Kashimoto would be able to finish all that. Yep, they are looking for a gift for her. We can just help her out if she can't. That would defeat the purpose. This is supposed to be for her, not for us. Let's give it some more thought. I want to get her something she'll really like. For sure, I want to thank her for always putting us first. We gotta make sure it comes from the heart to really make her happy. That's cute though. And sweet. They're getting something for me. We need to hurry back. Okay. I don't think Riku wants them to realize that. You know, she's very obviously, or she's aware of them gathering a gift. What? If they bring the gift over immediately, I won't be there to receive it. We have to get back before that happens. Run! Although something tells me that Umamusume can probably run faster. Shortly after we start sprinting, she runs out of breath and I have to help her all the way back. Well, that's not ideal. I need to catch my breath to appear calm and composed. Inhale and exhale. I can't believe they wanted to surprise me with a gift. I keep telling them not to worry about me. Really, what am I supposed to do with those two? A few days later, I ask how things went that night. She only says that her gift was delicious, but I can easily tell how grateful she feels to her racers. And we once again get an idea. Let's see what this gives us. Energy recovered. No respect to great. And there you go, speed, stamina, and power, and of course the friendship as well. Right, we do have technically one more, but we don't need that so far. And this time around, we do once again have a friendship training thing. So I guess we'll be getting a yeah, basically based on that multiplier, and then is that just with Rico? Or is that, I think I had a friendship training also show, oh yeah, your mode still remains at great, because I guess it was trying to add something to great already. Let's go with speed. There you go, it does help us a lot, I think. And there you go, she also talks with McQueen and gets some more hints. Oh, never mind. No hints, but a few more extra points. Alright, what do we have here? At the Carrot Farm. It's a day like any other. I hear a commotion from the academy fields and go take a look. Director, don't tell me you used your pocket money again. What are you planning to do with a farm this size? Please, desist. Wait, Tesna, I'll have you know that there's a very good explanation. I would certainly like to hear it. Benevolence. You see, I thought we might need to liven up the venue during the URA finale. When you think of race courses, what springs to your mind? That's right, the food. A hearty meal and a thrilling race go hand in hand. But not just any food will do. It has to be impactful, memorable, get the people talking. Lastly, I have decided that we will set up our own fields to grow Grayson brand carrots. Alright, I see where you're coming from, Director. Your heart is always at the right place. But your head, on the other hand, what were you thinking? Ah, Tasna, mercy, have mercy. Oh boy. Someone's spending money like they probably shouldn't. Dare I ask whether you saw that? Well, I definitely did. Apologies. We've shown you a most shameful display. Segio, you've been working hard. Still, it seems to still have a little further to go. Fans don't come easily, do they? However, we applaud your efforts. Keep participating in races and gaining fans. Oh, that's right. Speaking of working hard. And Kirin shows up. Hello there, everyone. Hello, Meg as well. Oh, Trainer Kirin and Meg too. What a coincidence. I was just about to mention you too. Splendid, your growth has been no less impressive than Trainer Marco's. Thank you very much, Director. In the meanwhile, Twitch chat, the multiplier is bigger if you level up the card. It's good to level cards to the max in the enhance menu before playing them. You can conserve monies by waiting until then to do so. I tried clearing carrier with unleveled cards and I don't think it's possible. At least in the URA scenario. Oh. Well, that's good to know. I mean, that sense. I mean, we'll see how far we can get. So far, I don't know what's about these 3 3v tries, if they're like per race or per career, or if they're like something else. I did have to burn one already. Forgot which one it was, to be honest. Fortunately, I can't see the golds here anymore, and either way. But it was one of the early Tiara thingies, I think. Right, let's see, continue on with the story for a little while. No more doubts. That's right, we resolved to share our burdens, walk side by side, and aim for the top together. I'll win. That'll prove that I have the best trainer in the world. And I'll work harder than ever. I want to see Meg win the highest honor. Conquering the URA finale, that's our shared goal. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! And Otonashi joins in as well. Oh, so this is where you've all been. Good afternoon, everyone. May I have a little of your time? Oh, Miss Otonashi, of course. What can we do for you? Well, you see, there's something I want to show you. With a sly smile, reporter Otonashi shows us an article about the URA finale that has been posted online. Before scrolling down to the comment section to reveal a wall of posts from expectant fans. Oh my. Thanks to all of your efforts, the URA finale is attracting a lot of attention. Excellent, everything's coming together. Conviction! We are going to make the URA finale a huge success. If I recall correctly, that'll be at the very end of the career. See, the URA finale, an event where all Umamusumes can shine. It's hard to contain my excitement as it gets closer. And there you go, friendship with Akikawa has gone up once more. Oh, New Year's shrine visit! We are now officially in the senior year. The New Year's shrine visit, bong bong bong.
Yes.
Phew, that should do it. On the first day of the new year, Daiwa Scarlet asks me to join her on a shrine visit. The start of the year is a good time to set out our goals. Of course, my goal hasn't changed. I will become the #1 Umamusume. #1, huh? The #1 that she's striving for. I want to be the #1. When people think of the best Umamusume, I want them to picture me. That's going to take more than sheer racing skill. She'll need to garner fame as well. So we'll need to go where the strongest Umamusume compete. Let's take on the Arima Kinen. Excuse me? You can't even take part unless the fans nominate you. I can't just... You're going to be their #1, aren't you? I mean, I'm pretty sure the goal was like either 5 or 6 digit fan amounts at the end. I believe the highest level was like 400k? 500 maybe? See, alright, fine. But we'll have our work cut out for us. I'll need to enter races that can qualify me for the Arima Kinen. That's how we'll prove I deserve the nomination. First, we'll go for races that suit my running style. Then for races with lots of competition. Well, no time to dilly-dally. Let's get back to school pronto. Say, where do you think we should start? You've got something in mind, right? This was your idea after all. Let's see. Either energy, a plus in pretty much everything, or more skill points. I think they're technically worth the same amount. Maybe a little bit less on the skill point side. But hang on, let's see what I could go for. But if I go for nutrition, I get energy and it allows me to just immediately... But I'll have to do at least one recreation either way before the next race. Or maybe two with that. Let's go for energy. Let's go for energy. You've got to be joking. You can't train on an empty stomach. We don't have time to. Well, guess who has an empty stomach? Let's eat before we head back. Fine, we'll take a quick break, but then it's straight back to it. Got that. I'll grab a bite to eat with Diver Scarlet at one of the food stalls, and we head back to the academy. Right, we have once again a friendship train. We have two even. Let's see. She's already at max, but I guess this doesn't matter too much. Stamina? What kind of race is Osaka High? 2000. So realistically, it's not gonna be worth going for more stamina at this point. So from my understanding. So I would say go for power. And see what we'll get out of that. In the meanwhile, hydration reminder. And we have another event, raffle time! Diver Scarlet and I dropped by the shopping district on our way back from a day out. What's with the crowd? Step right up and try your luck with our New Year's raffle! This year's grand prize is a coupon for a hot spring vacation for two! First prize winners get a deluxe carrot hamburger steak. Second prize winners get a bushel of carrots. And the third prize winners can take home a single carrot. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Get a ticket now and spin for your chance to win. Speaking of, I still regret not going to an onsen during my Japan vacation last year. Anyway, so today's the raffle. I'd better put this to use. This what? This raffle ticket. A friend gave it to me. She said it was thanks for helping her with her homework. Like I wouldn't have done it anyway. Yes. But well, seeing as I have this ticket, I might as well cash it in. Let's give it a spin. We get in line and I watch Diver Scarlet spins. At the end, I watch as Diver Scarlet spins the lever on the raffle machine. A small plastic ball drops from the tumbler's opening. We got a second prize winner! It's your lucky day! You're going home with a bushel of carrots! A bushel of carrots! I got second place? No wait, I don't want second place, race or not. Just the thought of the number 2 makes me sick. Oh no. Please don't gamble your life savings away. Hey trainer, are you sure you don't have a ticket? I'm sure. You don't sound sure. Turn out your pockets. I bet you've got one somewhere. It takes a full body check for Diver Scarlet to release me. Still, it isn't the carrots' fault that they were the second prize. I'll have to think of a way to incorporate them into Diver Scarlet's nutrition plan. And there we go. We once again get a bunch of buffs. I'm gonna call that. Wait, I'm passing by the fields one day. When? Brilliant! Your skin has the most lustrous shine. Elegant! You have a nice firm surface as well. It reflects a proper upbringing. Oh, why, what a coincidence! Welcome, welcome! Oh, what are you doing here? Excellent question! I was just commenting these fine carrots on their attributes. Listen well, I desire to create a comfortable environment for all its academy students. Naturally, high-quality carrots are essential. I require carrots high in nutritional value. Carrots that will make your mouth water. In other words, carrots grown with love. I see. Indisputable. Carrots grow best when given love and encouragement. Just like Umamusume. And the essence of love is respect and resolve. It requires the insight to see somebody's true nature and the wherewithal to treat them with dignity. Watch over them to the end, come what may. To praise them and push them to their fullest potential. That is love, but perhaps a more concrete example is in order. Director Akikawa squats down and pulls out a carrot. And has a taste of it, I think. Like so. Delectable. This flavor is the mark of a carrot well grown. The reward of a conscientious gardener. He ate it. My vision. I want to see every Umamusume mature as surely as these carrots. Until that day, I'll do whatever I can to aid them on their way. Director Akikawa's analogy is a little hard to follow, but there's no doubting her passion. Encouragement! Grow my carrots! Grow strong and sturdy enough to reach the sky. Only then will they become high-quality food for our Umamusume. Now is the time to grow carrots. Although I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be able to eat carrots that quite literally reach into the sky. They're probably too big. Anyway, it's clear as day that Director Akikawa sincerely cares for her students. And that sincerity is something I firmly believe deserves respect. Which leads me to say, shall I help you with the fieldwork? Shocking, what a ball from the blue! Very well, if you are willing to help, I will be delighted. I'll start by plowing the field. My deepest thanks. The students and the carrots are relying on you. I raise my hoe to plow the field and get stuck on something. Ominous. What was that sound just now? Ow. If a stone and you're sweating bullets, don't tell me you've pulled something in your back. Oh, that's what the noise is supposed to be. Attention, there's an emergency. Apparently, I'm not strong enough to use a hoe. In the end, school officials rush to the scene and have to carry me away on a stretcher. Anyway, I could say things, but I'm not going to. My back pain ends up lasting for days, affecting Daiwa Scouts' training. Mood went down. And we only just got to grade. To be honest, that's slightly disappointing. Right, let's see, we do have various trainings that we could complete. Let's see. I feel like I might as well go for, well, I could go for power. Let's do power once. This also bumps the power up to D. Akikawa upgrades our ability, like our trainings again. There we go. Power training level 3. Valentine's Day. Is it February already? It is. Dival Scarlet asks me to meet me on the morning of Valentine's Day. Right on time. Let's get going. Time to go buy our training supplies. Training supplies? Obviously. We just planned out my goals, didn't we? Oh, there are a lot of people out and about today. Look at that line. But it is Valentine's Day. I see. So they're all lined up to buy chocolate. Oh. What's wrong? It's nothing. Let's just get this over with already. I accompany Diva Scarlet as she shops. You look at how much stuff we bought. I didn't realize it had gotten so late. As thanks, I'll buy you a drink. You stay here. You sure? I'm sure. You did tag along with me all day after all. Diva Scarlet walks over to the register. And put something down? Here's some hot cocoa. Oh, nice. Something sweet, you should know, as he picked me up. It probably counts as chocolate too, don't you think? For Valentine's. You're not going to complain that it's not a real thing, are you? No, I appreciate it. Good. Somehow, today's hot chocolate tastes sweeter than usual. Skill points went up by 20. There we go. We do have a training with a bit of a special exclamation mark. So we'll have to do, or I'll try and do that next time around. But I think we have reached the end for today. So I did not finish the career as much as I wanted to. Turns out they take longer than I thought they would. But I'll make sure to stream the end of the career as well. Most likely on Saturday, so to not miss that, make sure to follow or subscribe depending on which platform you're watching on. And other than that, let me look around to see if there's anyone that I could throw you to in terms of grading. I'm just trying to pick someone out right now. Making sure that it's gonna be still Umamusume, of course. I think I got one, so that seems to be good. So I'm going to throw you to that. Their name will be Akuma Muddy Kips, I think. They seem to be quite ahead further in terms of gameplay, but so keep that in mind, I guess, if you're new to the game or trying to get some more off the beginning. So keep that in mind. They will be much further than I am in the game. But yeah, in terms of me, I do intend to stream more Umamusume at the end or on Saturday. So if you want to not miss that, then make sure to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow for another stream, and on Saturday for more Umamusume. Until then, I'll see you in the next stream, and I wish you a very great rest of your day or night or whatever else you'll be doing next. I'll see you then.
Today's 半端な内容じゃ許さないから。 一番を譲る気なんてないわ。相手がどんなに